Hey, and welcome back to Dredge. Today it's all about, the ice picks. We want to... Oh, by the way, I did forget about that. This complex crab pot. Can I pick you up? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna quickly sell those before we really start, because I forgot doing that during the night. But today the goal is to find like the last few picks and free all of the people in the ice. If you can call it like freeing them. Like, you are freeing them in a way, but, to be fair, I would also probably rather stop existing than be frozen in a block of ice for all eternity. Let's be honest, I should probably not complain about that. Alright, we have done that. Quickly, let's repair before I forget. 30 bucks. Okay, and put in the last pot. I'm just gonna leave it here. Like, there are plenty of crabs here, so I'm not too worried. Okay. There doesn't seem to be like any diminishing returns for having multiple crab pots in the same area. And if they are, then they definitely aren't bad enough that for me to really care about it. I'm gonna get banish ready just in case I can't deal with our narwhally friend. But I'm still gonna get like a fish or two before I do anything else. Ooh, prize catch. Nice. I'm hearing the heartbeat again. Also something that exists. And there's our friend. So I'm gonna quickly, go around, leave some food. I don't think we need fish for anything else currently. So this should be fine. Quickly. I by the way like how the chase instantly ends once you're in this menu. This is like something I find rather fascinating. Right, like lore-wise it's fascinating because you could imagine, okay, right, like the narwhal was kind of trained to... like indirectly trained, right? Like it wasn't like that intentional, but kind of realized that once people come here and they're getting fat and don't have to chase, which is probably really lovely for them. But it's also like obviously just a convenient thing. Anyway, you get the 2 fish today because I'm too lazy to carry one more on me. Wow. Sometimes that sounds like the guy sneezing. I don't know, just like a small thing. I feel like there was like something golden here, right? Or was that... Oh wait, I'm slightly off. I'm trying to, orient myself without using the map, but I feel like that's kind of a mistake. Because, me and water for some reason. I don't know, like normally I'm not that terrible at navigating, but in the water I kind of struggle. Okay, that's the second pick. We need 3 more, like 3 more in total, but like 2 more after this one. So I'm gonna go for those first before I do anything else. Also, I should probably turn on the light. Like, this is something we noticed at the end of the last episode, that apparently light impacts how the clouds interact with you, like the red fog. But where would I even be looking for more stuff? Have I been over there? I don't think I've been. And if I go through here, there should be more to explore on the other side. I'm guessing it was blocked off by ice previously. Yeah, I guess I was right about that. But yeah, like I just forgot to turn on the lamp again, which is why I want to do that now. Huh. I guess I'm just bonking into the ice, not taking damage if I'm not, fully going the right direction. There's something else frozen. This looks kind of like one of those shrines, right? Like the ones that give me a vision when I'm coming there, either at night or when I'm already slightly mad. And obviously I'm hitting one of the gaps. I can't believe that I'm failing this game. Alright, second one. It's getting kind of dark. It's always lovely. Can I interact with you now? A translucent spire of ice stretches down into the darkness. A pulsing glow rises from the deep, illuminating 4 round sockets. Okay, I guess I know where those stones go later on. I can return to those later. I'm just gonna add like 1 already, so I don't need this space. Okay, so this is actually a required one. The other ones seem to be kind of optional, comparatively. Okay, I'm guessing going out here doesn't actually do too much for me. I'm still gonna open up, just in case I want to leave here quickly. I don't see any golden light around here, so I'm assuming that there isn't actually one of those picks here. I'm just making sure that I don't miss anything. Would be annoying. Where else could I be looking? I guess over here? Like, there aren't too many places. Like, I'm still missing one pig, right? I'm not misunderstanding that. I mean, I can at least open this up now. While I'm nearby, it shouldn't hurt. It's nighttime anyway, so I'm not really doing anything productive. Yeah. Sure. Just making sure, like, this is, again, like, one of those areas, like, I kinda talked about this before, I think, at least, or I at least kinda alluded to it, that, like, the game really started also out as really spooky, but, like, once you get used to it, it kind of just becomes, I guess, a curiosity, like, all the stuff that's spooky, but here, like, the narwhal is, like, that's like barely a monster. That's like too obvious, right? Like it's too announced. So there's like nothing really spooky happening here except for the atmosphere, which, to be fair, I love the atmosphere still. But that also means that like I am not worried about like going out at night. Silence it. You must. Shadow. Okay. Sex. You strike hard against the center of the shard, where the shadowy corpse, or like, not corpse, but shapes. I'm sorry, I'm kinda, you know, putting the cart before the horse or something like that. The shadowy shape appears darkest. A deep crack chases upwards, cleaving away fragments that fall and shatter. Oh. I want to say, like, you're probably showing me something over there because of the golden light. Okay. I guess the second eye is going to sleep. The structure peels open, split to its core. A glistening stone lies cradled by broken shapes, wispy threads of starlight trailing from it. Well, lovely. I can just put you here. You take the stone and leave. Well, I guess you just predicted me leaving, but I guess you're right. I am going to leave here. Just checking behind here if there's like anything hidden. I mean, there's like kind of a pathway. Also, there's like treasure that I don't have space for. Like, I'm not gonna dredge up treasure for now. I feel like that's a stupid idea. With, like, my weird rules about treasure. This just opens up. Okay. I kind of hope that, just because of the shape, that there would be space for something to dredge up here. I mean, there's more cloth. We probably need more cloth. It doesn't actually hurt to dredge some of it up. Right. Talking about, like, stuff that takes time, because I don't remember. Did we get a book? At some point, I do remember reading, like, one, but I guess we were already done. Yeah, that's like haggling and bartering. That was the last one I was thinking about. Well then. That's the wrong button. Well, I guess I'm just gonna, you know, have the flare going. Why would you, like, this sounds like a weird complaint. But why switch up like buttons constantly? Also, I'm getting really mad because of the flare. I guess I'm gonna have to live with that. Huh. Like, I wouldn't mind if like the dredging minigame, for example, just used the A button every single time I clicked. That would be like more consistent and like in my mind would make that easier. I'm just complaining about it because I pressed the wrong button, right? Like, that's like the only reason, otherwise I wouldn't mind. I'm just gonna... Yeah, the light is going out. I kind of want to just go around here. There's like one thing I wanted to test out like for a long time anyway. And that is like, how does the end of the map look like? I'm not sure, like I'm assuming that there's just a whole bunch of nothing, but maybe we can see something from here. It's like a little bit more explicit. But I don't think we can. Like, there's a part of me that's still... And I feel like there's just going to be something for post-game, basically. That still wants to kind of check out like the outside proper. Like I would just go in a straight line for as far as I can, and I want to see if like there's a monster coming and destroying my ship or anything like that. But just because I have survived until now, and I still don't know what happens if my ship breaks, I would kind of like that mystery to continue existing until I'm done with the game. Oh, I'm still slightly mad, so maybe we can listen to this rock here. Rock? The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. What happens? It doesn't respond to my touch. Maybe I should try to do that when I'm like extremely mad, because like normally I'm just like slightly mad when I'm talking to those rocks. Also, that's like a really thin line there. I don't think I can fit through that, but it sure exists. And there's a boat here. Okay, it's not just a boat, it's a crab. I like those crabs, they're cute. They're so lovely, just punching, they're so mad. Now I think about it, like, if I'm breaking this open, maybe I can go through there later on, because there seems to be like a small lake that I can see. I'm guessing this is going to disappear once I am done with the quest line here? Huh. I'm also going to pick up like some scraps here. I don't think I need any more. I don't remember seeing any in like the recipes, but maybe I'm misremembering, so I'm just gonna take it like, just in case, worst case I'm gonna throw it away if there's like no use for regular scrap metal anymore. I might just need like the good metal from now on for like the last few upgrades. Okay. Seems reasonable though. Okay. I mean, I'm over here. I can at least open it all up. I don't know. Oh wait, there's a golden shine. That should be the last one then. Okay. I guess I found all of them. It wasn't too bad actually, now that I think about it, right? Like, we were only looking for like 10 minutes or so. So, we should be able to do that, no issue. And we can also instantly just crack this one open. Very nice. One more for the collection. You know, I need all those rocks. I do like collecting rocks. Nice shot. Yeah, the unnatural spire's still here. Let's break the ice. This cold sun, warmth long forgot. No more. Break me. Sure. You strike hard against the center of the shard, where the shadowy shape appears darkest. A deep crack chases upwards, cleaving away fragments that fall and shatter. Ooh. Can't even see the eye from here. Like before you had like at least a golden glow, but I guess it was just because it's nighttime. This structure feels open, it's split to its core. A glistening stone lies cradled by broken shapes. Wispy threads of starlight trailing from it. They're so wispy, yeah. You take the stone and leave. That was part of my plan, that's right. I'm guessing the claws don't really do anything besides that. Which also means like we have one last pick. We've opened this one, we have opened the other side. So the last one that we have to open is actually the central one. And just like before, I'm gonna quickly dredge. Oh wait, I'm not really dredging, I'm more fishing up a big fish to feed our friend. Just because that seems to be useful whenever we are like in the main area. But let's see how this is going to work out. You know? There's the glow again. Yeah, I mean, it's nice that you can see him like in the dark from like so far away. And I also have to go to the left somehow. Wait, if I turn off the light, like the fog doesn't see me, but you can see me either way, okay. So that doesn't actually matter that much. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna leave the light on then, just because it's slightly easier, you know, on my eyes. And then we can also just feed our friend here. Give him like a big one, a big old goblin shark. You're probably enjoying that. And while that's happening, let's enjoy our view on the moon and then just go over here and break the last piece of ice. And then we obviously have to return to the other space. Like, I feel like we have enough time for that today. Might be a long episode if that's an issue. Return to the shard of ice. A dark form, still shimmering deep within the bosun, gone. Fearful boy, disguise, we remain, the consequences inherited. Sure, let's break it. Do not risk breaking. It senses through the ice. I mean, you're warning me, the other ones seem like a lot more enthusiastic about it, but that's like sadly the only choice that I have. Strike hard against the center of the shard, where the showy shape appears darkest. A deep crack chases upwards, cleaving away fragments that fall and shatter. Rip to the last one. And let's see if this actually makes you mad. Or if you just continue to sleep now. Oh. I didn't actually pay attention to that horn before properly. And it's shattered. All the small pieces. Okay, normally the structure appears open, split to a score. Its glistening stone lies cradled by the broken shapes, with 3 threads of starlight trailing from it. Normally I would explore that place first. And I'm gonna do that because it feels like this stupid option. I feel like this is like where the spooky stuff happens. And the stone thing might stop that. So I'm not gonna do that. That's like my gut instinct telling me that. But I've been wrong about my gut instinct like constantly in this game. So maybe not. Where am I going? I'm going in this direction. I'm actually going the right direction. You know, I can clearly see where I'm going, okay? Don't worry about it. Click, 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 click. Turn on the light and turn it off. Very lovely. Am I... Okay, I'm still going the right direction. I mean, almost going the right direction. Very lovely night. I should have an entrance over here. I should not crash into anything. Very dark. And now I can turn on the light again. There doesn't seem to be too much fog here. So I'm not too worried about it. Hey. I mean, this definitely seems like a relative of our narwhally friend, just with like a few more eyes. Maybe just an aberrant one, right? What's that? I have no idea what it's supposed to be. Like a drill? Kind of? Ah, that's on me. I was kind of distracted by the drill shape because there's like this swirl around. No, Aurora... Wait, Aura's anchor? Okay. A fragment of a golden splintered horn. Discordant buzzing fills the surrounding air. It yearns for the deep. Which is why we took it from the deep. You know? That's exactly what we should be doing. Well, I guess I could use it for the heart, because like the centerpiece should just have the heart, right? Am I understanding this plot point correctly? Right, like this is where the beat, like all of the beating heart is, and this is also where like the, you know, digging started. And I'm guessing that this special horn might be able to pierce it? Something like it. So I guess we're doing that. Like, you know, we're like fishermen. For some reason we're not even making money here, but you know, it's something to do. And we always love destroying the ecosystem. I mean, saving it. Let's see. I thought I could... Maybe I misunderstood this. Yeah, as well as all this remain. I may have misunderstood this. I thought you could go to like the dig side. Look at that. Definitely looks like a heart. But maybe I need to use the stones first and maybe this melts it. And maybe I was completely wrong with my theory. Which wouldn't be a first, right? Also, while I'm at it, let's do some fishing. Just in case I need some fish later on. And this seems to be like an aberrant one anyway, so... Let's just go for it. That's not a proper alignment. Come on, I should be getting one of those, right? Yeah. Good old thought fish. I don't know if I need that many, but you know, I'm already here, so I'm gonna get like a little bit more space once I leave all these stones somewhere. So let's just go to where I have to go. It's over here, right? No, I was actually already at the right space. You're kind of close. Didn't have to show up here. You're smelling me? You're smelling this? Is it chasing me over here? You seem to be chasing me a lot longer than usual. I kind of want to see how long you're going to chase me. Like normally you just stay like in the center area. That's like kind of the confusing part here. Okay, I guess you only chase me there because you don't have like these lower ice sheets and these block your pathing. That's like my theory how this is working out. Technically you could just dive under here and like surprise me over here, but I guess you just don't want to. I mean, that's your choice. I guess I'm not that delicious of a meal. A translucent spire of ice stretches down. That's right. And this time you want more rocks. Who doesn't want rocks? Rocks are shiny. Especially the shiny ones. Get you and the last one. Let's see what you can offer me. The glowing light intensifies, feeding into the 4 stones. A web of light grows between them, connecting, rejoining, uniting. Radiant Troll Net. Oceanic Ice ooh. Okay, we do have storage space here, which is nice. 18 per day. This is really good. 8 per day? 3 days? Yeah, I'm gonna install that one. Okay, I didn't quite expect that. For some reason I thought this would be a prod relevant. But I guess I have to kind of get you into here now. No, I'm not gonna leave you here. Wait, I can return to these items later? I can't place you here though. Wait, can I place you there? I can also not place you. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna keep the silver plate in my inventory then. It's okay. Only thing I can do. But like the troll net is like a lot better now, so let's get it out. Like this, and we should be getting tons, and I mean tons of resources. And while I'm at it, I do have like this piece now, right? Like I have this thing. That's our bot to create a reusable two-way portal to Blackstone Isle. Oh! I completely misunderstood this. Am I misunderstanding the plot line here? Wait. Let me check my pursuits. Not the stone tablets. Catch a blue crab. Collector, fresh start. Hermit to Ingfell. Bitter end. Am I? A fish court? Oh wait, pay reach. Huh. I guess I'm done. I for some reason expected there to be like one last step where you actually have to pierce the heart, but I guess it's not beating anymore. So I guess this was enough. Huh. Two-way anchor sounds cool though. Wait, it's to Blackstone Isle, right? I'm gonna turn off the light here. Right, I'm reading this right. Blackstone Isle is that the one in the north? Wait a second. No, that's the point. Blackstone Isle is this one. So it technically is a better version of the other thing. Right, like because I have like a portal now to return there. Huh. I am slightly confused. Also, while I'm at it, this might be slightly silly. Just because I like misunderstood some things here. I did see a rock over there that I wanted to check out. It's this one. Are you a crab? Or are you actually a rock? The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface. Well, let's place a hand on there. Does not respond to my touch. Okay, where's the nearest? A feral lizardfish. Is it like an oceanic one? We finally can catch some oceanic stuff, right? Oh no, this is just one of you guys. Okay. Also look at space. Like this is an amazing net. Anyway. A bipedal body, burgeons with primitive limbs, preparing from an ascent. Well, lovely. Alright, hey, Madness Cloud. I need like some whispers here. Whisper. Okay, I feel like I have enough madness now. Ooh, there's a purple storm. Lovely, but I can see the markings now. So this is probably like the deciding factor. Yeah, the stone trembles before you. Unknown symbols glow from within. Please don't attack me, Storm. I'm kind of busy. A sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. Darkness, the deep. Then sparks of... That was close. Sparks of light as tooth and spine meet horn and nail. True primeval arch forces crashing at the bottom of the world. I lost metal scraps! After an age, a victor triumphs, sundering the other into impossibly large remnants that ascend to the surface, slowly, to be claimed by the sky. But the broken body still holds power still. Threads of crimson essence reach out through the water, stretching to unite the creature once more. As the remains break the surface, ice begins to form. I really like those lore drops. They're neat, but they're also like not too massive, I guess. I also don't really care about those whispers right now. Okay, I guess we're kind of done here then. Oh wait, this is just a piece of the map missing? Why is this spot so dark though? Kinda weird. But it looks like kinda like these spots, but it also looks like that's just like a piece ripped out, so I'm kinda confused. In any case, I guess I'm gonna return here once I'm done with the game, just to see if I can, you know, leave the area, and then obviously I still wanna get like all of the fish that exist in the game. Again, it's going to probably be a stream post finale, so I'm not too worried about that. I just wanna visit like the pontoon and like get ready for everything, because this might just be the last time, and then I'm gonna use the anchor fish market. Am I right there? Yeah, I'm totally right. Don't worry about it. Let's sell everything I need, or I can sell. Floating dock. We do need metal scraps still. Okay, so I was, I guess, misremembering. I for some reason thought I needed like the better metal. But that's fine. Storage doesn't really hold anything. That's fine. Did I miss something? Oh wait, cloth. Cloth, obviously. I'm just gonna, you know, again, enter everything I can. I also would like 2 more rod spaces, actually. Because if I have like... That isn't actually enough. I would actually like to use the weird sigil that I have in storage at some point, like the one at the bottom right here. Which also gives us like a 330% fishing speed. But I guess that's fine. It's probably just a special thing. Like where I get like a rod for a specific area. It's like definitely for like 100%, and I'm saying like, okay, I only need like one type of fish here. Give me that rod, and I'm also getting the encrusted talisman. That's probably the idea behind it. I would like you down here for now. I mean, I'm gonna throw you overboard in a moment. That's fine. I'm just gonna add some cloth here though. Apparently I need exactly 2 spaces, so that's fine. Okay, this is all of the materials that I have. Shipyard, let's repair all. That's fine. Then I just need to pick up all my pots, which is going to be like the last thing here. I feel like I have everything I need in the area. I just don't have the space to bring everything with me, right? Yeah, as I expected. I guess the last 2 or 3 minutes are just going to be about me selling all of the fish, as always. So let's see how much money we can earn. 500 bucks for this. Ooh, that's nice. You as well. I'm gonna try to pick up everything real quick. As much as I can per trip. Try to pick up. Doesn't work, obviously. Look at my madness. I'm so mad because of all the fish. Fish make me mad. Okay. You know, I was like inside of a room. A rubber room with fish. I feel like that's what the copy pasta was all about, right? Yeah, there's some rod, that's fine, don't really care. I mean, I don't think that there actually was rod, it was just like talk about rod, because it doesn't really make sense to have like rod here. Pick you up. Pick... Something slid into my cargo hold? Infected? What does that mean? Okay, I at least know what those drops are all about, so some infection can come into my cargo hold. Can I still sell you? Because I'm getting really mad. Like, I have seen those droplets, like, constantly. Fish market? Yeah, I need to pick them up. 14 bucks? Do I want to keep that one? I don't know what the infection does. I'm gonna leave you here real quick. And move some pots around. I don't know what infection does. I'm guessing it's going to make it so that there are like some issues when I keep you inside of my inventory for long. That would make sense like in my mind, but I have never seen that interaction, so I don't know. And knowing this game, that could also just be the case that maybe you need to do that to get some special aberrations or something like that. I could see something like that. I don't have space for you. Also can't rearrange you. Okay, then I guess I need one last trip here. Oh. Please don't crash in here. That's okay though. Fish market. I'm just gonna keep you as like an experiment in my inventory. My net has 2 fish. We're making a decent amount of money, so I'm not really too worried. I hope like the crab is not going to be like infected with like a zombie virus and going to attack me at some point or something like it. I feel like this is not quite the kind of game we are playing, but it would be an interesting mechanic if like you really don't want these in your inventory. Oh yeah, and pick you up. Because it seems to still be worth quite a lot of money, right? Fish market. Like this is 14. Oh wait, it's definitely worth less. Okay, this might just be what happens here. Huh. I'm still gonna keep you here. I wanna see what happens if I keep you for longer. Maybe you are going to infect like more on my ship. That's something I could see happening, but maybe not. Okay then. Last thing we need to do. Shipyard. Repair all for 144, but like, look at our money. 2,500 again. Like, we earned so much money over the last 2 episodes. It is crazy. And I also would like one more engine. Oh, big ice blocks. I mean, that's not too bad. I don't mind having those, and I can just buy them from wherever. So like the next time I'm really getting a lot of stuff, that should be fine. By the way, how many engines do I have currently? I have 1 here and 1 there. Okay, so I like have the 3 engines that I said I wanted to have before I switch. So I guess it's time to make the switch now. Sell you by putting it here. Yep, to sell. Now go into my storage and install those 2. Very lovely. And we should be about the same speed, and we can actually speed up slightly, like the next time I buy some of these. Right, those are all the pieces I've had. I don't see another engine, so I'm right about that, I'm gonna assume. Let me move that one over, just so I have a slightly better space layout. I mean, I could also just, you know, put this one back into storage. Okay, I guess I'm done now. This is all I wanted to do. Next day, we are going to go and, I guess, rest. Oh, we're not going to rest. There's actually one last thing that I want to do, just because it's like a fitting end to the story of this area. What happens if I drop the anchor? Wait, I should probably go like a few meters away. I don't know how much space I need. Let's put it here. Cast overboard. Wait, that's the wrong button. Cast overboard. Huh. I seem rather mad, right? Travel? I have to actually hold it. And I'm exploding. And I'm over here. But the portal stays. Can I pick you up though? I can only travel. I can retrieve you, okay, but I can only retrieve it on this end. So that's neat. I'm gonna retrieve you because I don't really need it right now. And then I'm gonna use Manifest. Rip boat. And we're back here. And this has been the Pale Reach. I hope you enjoyed. Next I'm going to go for the Iron Rig. But we are probably going to spend like a few minutes at least resting before I go there. And then we are going to do that. But we are going to do that in the next episode. In any case, I hope you enjoyed the episode. And I hope you enjoyed this DLC. I'll be seeing you next time for the Iron Rig. Till then, have a good one. And bye-bye.